care how many American preachers will lie to you. America is not written in the Bible. If the Bible is correct, 66 books of the Bible, if they are correct and they are prophetic, how on earth did they miss that they will be in America?
Come on. Bring it.
No, you see, it's questions you never ask, because I don't care how many American preachers will lie to you. America is not written in the Bible. We can find Trump, we can find Obama as examples of some other kings that were in the Bible, and these guys they are typing shadows of the same people. But to say America, why would the Bible miss America?
Bring it.
The Bible has been proven to be 100% correct, inherent and sufficient in its nature. But the same Bible misses the greatest nation on earth, the most powerful nation on earth, the greatest ally of Israel on earth, the greatest defender of the chosen people on earth is not written in the Bible.
Bring it, sir.
Not a single prophet mentioned America. Russia, we know, is there because it goes says to the farthest north.
Yes, sir.
And we know the British Isles are there because they are mentioned.
Yes, sir.
But they are not mentioned as the British Isles. They are mentioned by location. That if you go Israel to the Isles that are in the north, so we know Britain is there. We know Russia is included. So we have a certain way of understanding these are the nations. Or we can go back to other nations that are written, like you will get to Togama, Goma. You then go into history and go like, which country is this? You find Turkey is there. You find Russia is written there. You find Iran is written there. Why America is not written?
Hey.
Wow. Sure, sir.
21 educational institutions, including Harvard, Yale. These are 20 of the first 21 educational facilities, or rather institutions to be built in America, like Harvard, Yale, and all these. 20 of the 21 were all founded on the pretext of having the facilities to facilitate evangelists being trained there so that they can send them to nations. Yes, that same Harvard you're talking about, that same Yale we're talking about. That was the main purpose. There is no country recorded on earth whose constitution is based on it being Christians, not religious people, Christians controlling everything and basing everything on Christianity, except America, and it's not in your Bible. Why is it so?
Amen.
So everything that happens in America is actually affecting the world.
Yes, sir.
You see, as we say, when America coughs, the world catches cold.
Yes, sir.
So we know for sure something is happening with America, and when something happens with America, the whole world begins to respond in some way. How is anything happening in America affecting Zambia, affecting Zimbabwe, affecting Namibia, affecting Zimbabwe? For what? Because it's that big. When you see Israel saying we can fight Hamas, we can fight this, they know they're backing of America.
That's right. That's right.
So they are bold because of an America that is not written in the Bible. And he besought them much that he would not send them away out of the country. If you look at the word country, it will look as if he's talking about just the village. But to them, they understand there is a country that is above a country. You see, you can be in this location here in Zimbabwe, and Zimbabwe, part of Harare and part of Maputo in Mozambique and Soweto in South Africa be a country in the spirit. I know, you understand what I'm trying to say here.
That's deep.
So it's only fools that think the name of their country is where they stay. Spirits know you are not subscribing to the laws in the country. You're subscribing to the laws in the realm of the spirit. Now, so the question then is, what is happening to America? What is happening to America is because it's not written in the Bible. So since it's not written in the Bible and we find it as a superpower now, it means America has to stop being a superpower before the rapture happens or within the rapture period. No, you're not getting it. Because if it becomes a superpower before the rapture, after the rapture is still a superpower. There is a problem in the missing in the prophetic. They missed it somewhere.
Oh, yes.
That's right. That's right.
But because the Bible doesn't miss,
Yes, sir.
America is not a superpower when Jesus returns.
Oh,
I don't know if they're getting this.
Wow.
So we know for sure the rapture is imminent. Why? Because BRICS is here.
Oh, yes.
We see all the building blocks of people trying to make America not to be a superpower.
Wow.
They're already in motion. All the engines and the systems are already in motion for America not to be a superpower.
Yes, sir.
Way back, you wouldn't fight with America and do. Now we are in years, Ukraine, and America is sponsoring money after money, weapon after money. They are failing to dethrone Putin. Why? Because it's not a superpower.
Yes, sir.
It's failing to be what it was.
Yes, sir.
The dollar is losing value. Why? Because America doesn't have to be a superpower when the rapture is happening.
Wow.
This is the reason why America is moving into Africa and trying to regain its former glory. They are talking to countries. They are setting bases and military bases, even in Zambia here.
That's right.
Why? Because they want to destabilize the region. And if they destabilize the region, what they are trying to do there is to gain power, consolidate its power. Why? Because they know, they themselves know we are no longer a superpower.
Wow.
Hey, let me tell you something. It started with moral decadence. The fall in moral values of people.
Oh, yes.
To the point that right now, if you look at the moral decadence, the level of the fall of a nation that was built on Christian principles by Christians, for Christians, they don't know who to vote for. You put Trump here, you put Biden here, you put their principal, Biden is saying, I'm for abortion. Trump says no.
Hey.
You still don't know who to vote for as a Christian.
Doesn't need.
Do you need anyone to tell you where to vote?
Not even.
You don't need that.
Clear as day.
Oh, yes.
If you have a certain level of moral compass that directs your life, and you know exactly the Bible is your guide, definitely you say, okay, I don't know what Trump is. I don't know what he does behind the scenes. I don't know whether he's a Christian or not. I don't know if he's doing it just for votes. But at least I know one thing. He's standing for the principles that we stand for that are written here.
Oh, yes, sir. That's right. That's right.
Principles. Oh, yes.
Abortion? You accept abortion is okay?
No, it's not okay. Never.
So no, Trump hates black people. Okay, let's agree he hates black people. But which political party got people out of slavery? Republican Party. Which political party got people into slavery? The Democratic Party. Do you still need to be told anything?
No.
That's why I say we need another Malcolm X, because the fools that are there in the black community in America are disadvantaging black people in America.
That's right.
True.
They are in for their pockets, only money.
Oh, yes.
Only mine.
So black people don't really know the direction to take, because the leaders that are there right now in the civil, it's crazy.
Hi.
They're just for money.
They're there for money.
Their pocket and their belly.
Oh, yes.
It's a whole nation sacrificed to the devil, yet built on Christian principles for Christians to actually have a whole lot of all these evangelists going into the world.
Hey.
During Obama, we had wars.
Yes, sir.
During Biden, wars. During Trump, zero.
Zero wars.
Who do I vote for?
Obvious.
Now they've taken the rainbow that was a sign to end the punishment of those who committed the sin of pride and moral decadence. And then they took the rainbow and claimed it. Remember, the rainbow was a sign that I have entered. I will never kill you again for this sin of pride
And moral
decadence using water. I can use another thing, but not water. What was the sin? Pride.
Moral decadence.
Moral decadence. What was the sign that had stopped? The rainbow. Now they have used the rainbow as their own sign. And they have 1 month where they celebrate their gay lesbianism, homosexuality, and they called it the Pride Month.
Hey.
Wow.
Pride in moral decadence.
Using the sign that I will not kill people again using flood for the sin of pride and moral decadence. And then you take the sign of God's grace and spin it and call the day you celebrate the sin of moral decadence Pride Month.
Right, man.
And what is the poster child for all these sins? America. I did not say America is useless. I'm saying it's not useful in the plan of God as dealing with the end time.
Oh, yes, sir.
Because God has got timetables like after 1,000 years I'll do this. After it doesn't fall within the notable timetable, the notable time scale and time marks and time tags that God has put in there. It doesn't matter. So a lot of people ask, what am I going to do? What's happening? What is America? What is happening in America is nothing.
Oh, yes.